It's a gorgeous day here at the campground neighborhood, and I thought it would be fun, instead of a camp chair chat, that we would go on a walk and talk and tour this beautiful campground where I am staying for the summer while I perform a work camping job. I am in Crazy Horse, South Dakota, and it is a lovely shady day today. There's not much shade around here these days. I'll be doing some videos on that in the future, hunting for shade. But for today, it's a perfect day to take you on a tour of this campground where I am staying for the summer. So I hope you'll join me. It's the campground. It's a campground tour today. Look how cool that was painted a long time ago. That is beautiful. Linda here, serene and simple life, living a nomad life currently. For those of you who are new, I also have a tiny home with a piece of land. Oh, I've had that for probably a year and a half now, going on 2 years soon. So I do have the best of both worlds, and I praise and thank God every day for them. But I'm living a nomad life right now in my SUV. I actually did a tour of my two homes, the Clam and the SUV that I fondly call Happy Haven, a couple weeks ago. So I hope you enjoyed those, or you'll go back and watch them if you're not familiar. But today I thought I would show you where it all began here. I pulled up, I think it was on a Tuesday night, and I started orientation the next day, and I had to stop in the office and check in. So with no further ado, I will turn the camera around and give you a nickel tour of Heritage Village Campground right next to Crazy Horse in South Dakota. Here we are at the office store where you can rent cabins, and also there's tent sites, RV spots. These all have water and electric. And the guys that run the campground, the owner and a guy who's just a worker here, they were outside, so I didn't want to belabor showing you the office. Here it is. The owner actually lives here too, so that's pretty cool. It's a little doghouse. And down below you can see some of the RV spots. There is approximately 36 sites here, and I was told that 18 of them are work campers. You can see little trees spotted along some of the sites, but does not provide a lot of shade. And we're just going to keep on walking. There are campsites over here that I've never seen anybody in, so this could be like overflow. And there's the cute little cabins. And of course, the beautiful mountains, right? Wow. Gotta love my view, right? There's a view of Crazy Horse from here. I'll have to show you as we walk around. I am in campsite number 1. So you see the Montana right there. Just to give you a perspective, walking down the street here, down the road. It's very hard ground here. And I am right next to the site that has the American flag. That's my neighbor with the Montana. He's the one that works in the office. He's been very helpful to me on a few occasions with things that I needed. And I've already shown you my campsite, but I can show it to you again. You'll get double the enjoyment, right? There's Happy Haven and there's the Clam, which I did a tour of both of those. Pretty interesting how you can set up and what you need to, compact. Because I am here for several months. This is midsummer, so it's not really too crowded here at all. We'll walk further on down. I'm not going to walk up and down the road here because I want to respect people's privacy if they're outside or whatever. But there's my site. That's site number 1. And I do believe that the first 2 sites, or the first 18 sites, are on these 2 roads. Before we take a walk a little bit further down the road, I'd like to show you the outskirts. We'll head to the shower house and bathrooms, of course, one of the most important features for someone like myself. I am enjoying having the water here and being plugged in. I've got my Iceco fridge plugged in, which I've shown you, and everything's in the Clam, but we don't need to talk about that today. These are just some of the employees here. We have security here, 24 hours, and I was told by the maintenance guy who works in the office, my neighbor, that the gentleman who owns this property sees everything. So I feel comfortable letting you know where I'm at, because if there was going to be somebody who was going to hunt me down, I have a lot of backup here. And so I'm not worried to let you know where I'm working, and this is pretty much in real time here. Up the stairs here, give you a perspective, is where we just came from. And then this is the bathroom, shower house, and the beautiful laundry room here. I was actually told that when I first got here, that the laundry room was super nice. And there's part of the house. Wouldn't it be cool to own a campground and live right here? I mean, that is awesome. These are not employees, I don't think. These are people that are coming and going here. So there's another road there. I think there's 2 more roads. And then, yeah, so let's go into the showers and the restrooms. And I'll just show you how nice this is. Some signs. Bulletin board. There's the campground. And then we have a code here. Up. All right. There are 5 toilet stalls. Cute curtains. They've probably been up forever, right? But I like them. And nice big sink area. Usually when I'm in here, it's always, I've had the place to myself or maybe one other person. One time when I was videoing in here, showing you my routine, which is coming up actually, a day in the life. Here's the showers. I like to do the corner stall here. So it's a nice big shower. It's hard to regulate the water here. That is one thing that's annoying. It's not a good water mix. It's pretty hot, but I'm not really complaining, just saying. How about that? But nice and big shower with hangers here, you know, where your towel's not going to get wet. And I hang my clothes here and my towel. So all the showers are the same. A nice full-length mirror here. There's chairs for every shower stall. And we can just head on out and I'll show you the laundry room. I sit here at this picnic table on occasion. This is a shady area, so I've been able to get some reprieve. I actually brought a little snack down here one day and sat out here, which is really nice. And pretty rocks. Coke machine. I haven't used a Coke machine in, I don't know, 100 years. There's another set of steps that takes you up to the office. We'll go in here. Awesome, nobody's in here right now. Flick the light on. Ta-da! Beautiful, huh? Funny. Those curtains are probably up here forever too, right? And then watchers have soft water. Nice big sinks. You can wash your dishes in here. 4 dryers. 4 washers. $3. Oh my gosh, they've gone up. When I was here, when I first got here, they were like $2.50, I think. So I do 2 loads, so it costs me $12. True statement. Good signs here. Things that we should know, that we shouldn't have to put signs up, right? Nice table here. I could come in here and work on my laptop if I wanted to. I could bring a fan in here, which I might do someday. I'm not as into libraries as when I was a nomad for 3.5 years. You can go back and watch some of those videos, those of you who are new and want to catch up. I've got a great playlist. I think this is really nice. Borrow a book, bring it back. Doesn't say a sign there, but I would, and boy, I didn't even know that there was an iron and an ironing board. Boy, I could iron my work shirt. So see, it's pretty early morning here. Nice table. It's a nice temperature in here right now too. So let's go back out and look further up the road at the campsite. So I hope you're enjoying the tour so far. Wanted to come back at you while I'm walking back up the road from the bathroom. I am, literally 30 seconds away from the bathroom, which is really, really awesome. Couple nights late. It just feels so peaceful here. We pay $6 a day here plus tax. So I think it comes out, I think taxes around 5.5–6% here. Comes out to around 186, 191 a month. There's my campsite. And I have never been one to pay for campsites. I'm a rest area, truck stop, Walmart girl. Frugal I am. And it paid off because I'm debt free, which many of you already know that. So I think we'll turn the camera back around and walk up towards the North American University. It's just right up the ways here. You can go left or right here. We're going to go left, but I did want to show you perspective again from my campsite there on the corner, which I absolutely love, the privacy. I've got my e-bike there. I'm going to take a trip into Custer on my e-bike. So that'll be something else that you can look forward to. I have done, what's coming up is a couple day in the life. Next week, I am going to be touring Crazy Horse and Korzak's gift shop where I work. So I thought it would be kind of in a good lineup to show you my campsite. There's from a distance now. The shower, the office, the laundry room. And now we're headed up, it's not really that far, but we're headed up towards the university that is connected to Crazy Horse. Eventually it will be on the mountain with a medical center. That's probably not going to happen for another 60 to 100 years. They're going to finish the monument first, and you'll want to keep watching. Subscribe, click the bell, and please give this one a thumbs up. It's so helpful for the algorithm. I mean, even if you're bored with this video, maybe somebody else wants to come to South Dakota and they would get themselves familiar with the campground before they get here. You never know when you make comments and give thumbs up how helpful that is and how much I appreciate it. But look at those puffies. Wowsies. All right, we're going to keep walking until I get a little closer and then I'll show you. All right, I do want to show you before we get there. Way in the corner down there. Clam is a reference point. Love the Clam. We've had 40-mile-per-hour winds and it's holding up beautifully. Praise the Lord. But here's more campsites. Like right here is 35 and 36. I don't know if you can see the numbers. So it's not a big, huge campsite, and I like that too. It's the road we're just coming down now. And there is the university we're headed up towards. That is Mickelson Trail that goes into Custer, where I'm going to do the bike ride, but I'd be remiss not to show you this beauty. Along the walk here. Beauty on the other side. We're almost there. It's a teepee. It doesn't say private property, but I'm not going to be walking around and someone ask me what I'm doing. So we have students working in the restaurant, the gift shop. They get some extra credits here. Of course, you can go online and the Indian University of North America. People come from all over the country here. I'm working with a girl who lives in Phoenix. There's a couple that live on reservations, and so they get schooling here. Nice outdoors there. Picnic tables. And now, to show you the view of Crazy Horse. Is it crazy? Over at the gift store, we're about 3/4 of a mile away. I'm assuming this is classrooms and dormitories. They are not in class now. I think they start up in September. They're only with us for like 6 weeks. The girl that I just met, we have 4 people in our gift store. She's going to school to be a welding mechanic. I mean, how cool is that? Who would have thunk? Not to be like stereotyping, but you don't often hear of a woman being a welding mechanic. At least I don't. More of the view. It's $1 million view. And we are just a minute away from showing you Crazy Horse. I'll show you here from the distance. There he is. Private property, keep out. And here we are. This is as close as we're going to get from the campground. I'm going to do a little up close here. And you can see the side of his face and his arm outstretched. Can you see it? It's right where the crane is. To the left is his face. So back down to the campsite. Echo Valley Wilderness Park Campground. Give you another perspective of where we're at. There's the university ahead of us, where we walked up the street or the road from the campground, Echo Valley Road. And what is this? This is can't read it. Village Avenue. Well, that makes sense. Heritage Village. But I can come in from this road also to get to my campsite. But I go down one more road for a direct into the campsite. But that's 16 in front of me. Where you see the traffic, at least I think it's 16. And then give you perspective where the traffic's going. Right up the road there is the turn in for Crazy Horse. And there is Crazy Horse again. So go back around. Another view of the university, guys. And I will do a little wrap up here when we get back. Just a little closer. I see bike racks there. I was going to ride my bike to work, but I don't want to go up the hill. And next week, again, I'll be doing a tour of Crazy Horse and the gift shop. I actually was able to get in there before a lot of people were here and do a nice little tour. Anybody I've ever talked to when I told them I was coming to South Dakota was their next statement was, I love South Dakota. My videos with traveling and go-see-do don't get a lot of hits. So I hope you will consider watching them if you don't normally. They are breathtaking. They're mesmerizing. They are spectacular. Some of the things I'm going to show you in South Dakota, it's either going to make you want to put it on your bucket list, or if you're not able to travel, you'll be glad you watched these, because I give you a full overview. Custer State Park's coming up. I'm going to go to Hill City and Keystone. There's the campground again. I guess you can tell by the RVs that are there. This was about all of a 5 to 10 minute walk. Beautiful. The outskirts from the other direction. You can see there's probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 campers here. Families, couples, singles. Beautiful. There's the outskirts. Beautiful view. Woo! That's a 10-star view right there at your campsite. We're back. We're back from our little walk. That'll be a perfect place to ride the bike too. So let's head up the road here. There's people getting their steps in up there. Just walk around here just a little bit on the outskirts, and we'll call this one a wrap. I look at these big RVs and I have zero desire. Here's some campfire wood. Views from every angle here. Campground. Roads go all the way around here. So I hope you enjoyed the nickel tour of Heritage Village Campground. And another reason of why I do what I do. I don't need to stay in the four walls all summer just because the tiny home's cute. People have commented, I can't believe you're leaving that tiny home. It's so cute. Why don't you get a job at the tiny home area? Well, I don't know. If you don't get it after this tour, I'm thinking you just might not be getting it. Oh, the beautiful fresh air. It feels wonderful on my skin. It's just a glorious day. Look at that. Woo! Round and round. Not to make you dizzy. With that, guys, blessings in your day. Enjoy in all your work camping experiences or not. Joy in watching these videos. Coming along with me, I sure do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And joy in all your steps. Joy in your journey. I love you guys. Stay tuned for next week as we take a tour of Crazy Horse. It's a free tour. Then we go into day in the life, and I'm going to be doing some serious topics after that. I'm going to give you a 90-day wrap of what my job has been all about and how I feel about it, and lots more. You know what to do. Subscribe. Wow, one more thing. These folks have the up on the hill land. I do not know how much it costs here per night or per week. You have to go to the website or call them. I'd like to be up here. They have all the work campers together. And that is pretty far from the bathroom. But not really. We're just circling back around. Right up above there is the cabins, the office, and then straight down the road is my campsite. Past the bathrooms and the shower house and the laundry room. Later. Here they go. 2 more things. We must not forget. There's a pet exercise area here. Lovely. And this is the road I take out. Make a right-hand turn here. Go down the road about a mile. And I'm at work. There is a trail partway